Okay, Addy, I wanted to get a chance to show you my guitar, some of the strangeness about it. Bear with me, I'm not really good with these camera things, alright? So, first thing I wanted to show you was the back of this thing. And it's it's mahogany. Now, it's not the best piece of mahogany, it's probably not even the worst, it's probably real close to one of the worst. Especially for like furniture making or guitar making, because you see this great big friggin' thumbprint in the back of it. Looks like some kind of Bigfoot's thumbprint. You see that big dark spot there? That's just god awful, don't you think? Anyway, the rest of the grain is that's mahogany, so I'm kind of surprised. And if you look at it closely, if I can make this work for you, is that it flows around to the sides, and you see where the grain picks back up again, so you know it's a solid piece of wood. Okay, and they didn't have enough wood go around this guitar, so they had to actually piece in. You can see it right there, another piece of mahogany. Well, the darn thing is that this is a side piece of mahogany, and accepted the stain different and went darker. Okay, but by the time they did the stain on this, that piece was already in there, and they weren't going to remove it, obviously. But I don't mind that. I mean, you and I both know what these things cost, so who can complain about that? Now, the neck on this thing is it's mahogany, all right, and yeah, unfortunately, it's it's a three-piecer. But hell, the way I look at this is that right there, if that neck breaks, which most of them will, unless Paul, you drop it the wrong way, I can actually piece in a new head to this thing, because it's actually, three different pieces. Okay? And of course, I put new growers on last week, because the tuning on this thing was just god awful. It'd go in and out like crazy, and then two of the tuners on this thing were broken all the hell. I had to actually use a pair of pliers to tune it, to turn the stand on the tuner to get the strings to get, in tune. It's like, damn. What else about this little monster? Like I said, that's mahogany is what the grain looks like. Okay, and on the front, odd enough, that's real flame maple. Of course, again, it's not the best flame maple. The best would have like tiger stripes that were very obvious on this thing, but this sure ain't one of them. It's kind of a lesser, well, anyway, it's really a crappy piece of flame maple. But they did their best with it, damn it, and I'm happy with it. Flame maple, it looks like it's iridescent, and it kind of like it's burning. It's kind of shiny. And as you can see, I went with a new motif on this thing. Oh boy, what a word, motif. You know what motif it means, don't you? For a Texan, that means motif. I can put motif in my mouth so I can chew my steak. Anyhow, this guitar is going to be my Bumblebee. Okay, now you see the one like yours, they call it Lemon Drop, right? I'm going to call this my Bumblebee, because it's got that black and yellow thing going for it, which I kind of like. The cream color is just a little bit, too laid back for me, I guess you'd say. So we get on there and start banging this thing, it sounds better. Now, the head of mine does not have good old Slash's face up there, because, like, well, hell, he's got enough advertising, like I said in my email. And next thing you know, he'll be advertising something for, some kind of weird religious group. I don't want his face on my guitar. I get Fiddle. And those growers sure made a big difference at 15-to-1 ratios. They do a damn good job, okay? Better than the older models, because those were crap. I did put on the Seymour Duncan Slash pickups with his logo on the inside, and they do a hell of a job. They put out 20 on the resistance, so that's about as good as you get. And I'm still thinking about putting on a new tailpiece and putting on a new bridge, maybe a black roller bridge and a black tailpiece, and then go ahead and just really change those tuners out for black as well. Anyway, that's about it. If you have any questions, need help modifying your guitar, you give me a holler, because I sure like playing with these things. Of course, I'm sure you know how to do this thing yourself anyway, but it's sure fun to work on these things together. So, you have a good one out there. Take care of yourself, and keep playing, and let me know what's going on. Have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, baby girl.